Alright guys, welcome back. So this weekend I went to Logos and I took Synchron and I made a minor change. It did surprisingly well. I mean, it made sense. Like if you look at it, it makes logical sense. Like, well, it's not so bad. Yeah, it fits perfectly. So there was 5 runs of Swiss. I went 4 and a draw. I drew so that I played against Tri Brigade, 2 Hero, 2 Dragon Link. One of them was on Adventure, and the other one was not. It was just pure Dragon Link. But yeah, it was insane. Then I went Top Cut. I unlocked that. I played against a 3rd Dragon Link. He's playing the 60 card build with adventure stuff. So game 1 he wins. He wins that roll because yeah. And then game 2 I win like a full board, like just insane. And then game 3 he ends on like an insane board. Like, just literally no deck can fucking beat. I mean maybe, but like that deck was insane. Like he ended up on IP bounce, Seals bounce, Baron, Savage, and Snow. Like okay, and Valor in hand. I was like, oh my god, there's no way. There's no way, dude. Okay, so triple Stardust Synchron, triple Junk Synchron. This ratio cannot change because there's times where like you don't want to use the level module with Illuminations effect because now that you play Yazi, you want to save that for that. Because like post Nibiru, you can reduce either this or Trail and make it 7, pop the token, pop their nib, and go Yazi. Whereas if you level module to get to the graveyard so you can trigger Trail later, you lose that play, you know, unless you have overtake. But that's not the point. The point is resolving speeder and having just that play within the play, you know. And then the fact that you can have tuning, be able to search it with tuning, or just hard open a second copy, so you can just tribute it and not worry about not having an extra way to trigger Trail is it's quite important. Then of course you have your Caligo. This was at 1 before, but like the more I played it, the more I was like, well, I mean, yeah, Cupid Pitch can search it, but by the time you get to Cupid Pitch searching it, like there's no real point for it, you know. I mean, there is a if you play a 7, you can just special this and make a drag shot with your pseudo. But like you kind of want to initiate your combo with this or extend it at the beginning because like post that, it's like it serves almost to little or no purpose. So that was the logic behind that. And then of course you have your converter, a consistency card, discard a tuner in itself, add a synchron monster from your deck to your hand, and then if you synchro summon with it, you can summon a tuner back, which is quite crucial when your speeder gets negated, right? Because you can bring back the junk you made it with, and then you go into a Chaos Ruler and then continue your plays by milling this guy and Stardust Synchrons, which is nice. So for those of you that are new to the deck, well, something you have to understand is if you have this play, if you summon junk and you bring this back and it resolves, don't summon this because you want this as a contingency plan if they Nibiru you. So like let's say the Nibiru you still have Stardust Synchron, right? And then you tribute a token, special this, and then do the Excel play and climb that way. So that's something to note because that's quite crucial to the deck's viability. Okay, so you have triple Jester Comfy. This one serves a similar purpose as a Doppel does because it's a level 1 non-tuner, so it lets you make Shaman, it lets you make Metal Marcher, it lets you make Cupid, it lets you make Herald. Because sometimes you need like sometimes it's kind of weird in the way you sequence out your turn because you get interacted with, and that's the cool thing about this deck. You can freestyle a lot, whereas it's not a straightforward combo line. I mean, there's a straightforward combo line, but like sometimes. Like that's only considering that you're in a vacuum, like go uninterrupted. But you're gonna get interrupted with, like you get Veilered, Imperm, Nibiru, Ogre, you know, like the Gamma, you know. So like your plans will change, and that's the good thing about this particular deck. It can adapt, given the situation, and this helps with that. Because there's times where you can make a Cupid Pitch with this, and then either increase it or decrease it, and have another one in hand, special it, and then go make an Omega, make a Ruler, you know, things like that. It's pretty cool. Or just make a Herald with this. Especially now that you're playing Teleport, special Ogre, special this go into Herald, so it forces them to have 2 hand traps. Otherwise, the Herald negates the only one they have. Then of course your Dawnwalker. A lot of you are aware of my relationship with this card because like I don't mind these guys. Like I don't mind them. It's just this one. I don't like this one. I just don't like this one. Oh my god! I ended up making merch on this because it's super hilarious. Because it lives rent free in my head. It's just there. Like every time I play, I'm like, Please don't draw Ant. Please don't draw Ant. Because I would rather have anything else but the Ant. I would rather have a Mare instead of this. Because like Mare, at least you can have some plays where you can tribute summon it when you have special Jester, special Calico tribute summon. Whereas this, like, oh my god, the only thing it does good with is if you just discard it off Converter. I was like, what the hell? And then even then, it's like it makes these guys dead. Like, if you draw this before these guys, it's like, oh my god, like, it's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And of course, you have your Yugioh stuff, your Mare, and your Destrudo, right? Because this is strictly for the post Nibiru play. There was a play against Dragon Link. It was insane, dude. Like he had like, what did he have? Oh my god, what did he have? I can't remember what he had, but it came to the point where he ended up going Charmer and taking my Destrudo. So I was like, okay, that's kind of whack. So then I ended up sequencing off, and then he Valor something, and then at the end he Nibirus me. So then my trail, I couldn't trigger it because I already had used the Stardust Synchron tribute. So I was like, how the heck am I going to tribute the trail? So then he ends up Nibiruing me. I was like, oh my god, this helped me. Because he tributed his field and my field. He gave me back my Destrudo. I triggered trail. And I went for the Yugioh play. I was like, oh my god, that was insane. That was crazy. That was the first time I did that play as well. That was like, it was exciting. That was versus Campbell playing Dragon Link. Okay, the trail, of course. Stardust Trail. She's amazing. And of course, Synchron Carrier. And then you have your Cyber Synchron. This has become standard. At first, it was standard. Then I cut it for a while. But then it just comes up way too often, especially now that you have the Destrudo. Because if they anticipate prematurely, they go Valor this. Okay, it's fine. Destrudo and pop off, you know. And this is just needed. It's just crazy. Oh, and it's something that comes up as well with this. For the Yugioh play, you can send it off of Excel, and then you climb into a Cupid pitch and then the Shaman, so you can have the extra level 2 that you need to make your board a bit better and like be able to have like TG draws and stuff. I'll make a separate video on that because it's quite important. Then you have, of course, the hand trap lineup. This is where it was a bit different. I played triple Nibiru. Last time I just played Nibiru at set and 1 Ogre, but this time I bumped up the Ogre to 3. Like, I was like, because I need Nibiru to be paired with something, especially how prevalent the adventure stuff is. It's just a nightmare having just have Nibiru and like, oh damn, it's just. I mean, at worst, it trades 1 for 1, right? So that's one less I need to deal with. But like, if I can have these two together, is insane. Like, there's a time where I set the teleport, and then I would like, you can do it at an opportune moment, right? You go activate teleport, summon Ogre, and they're like, okay, it's fine. What the fuck? And then they'll keep playing, and then you go to view. And then they go Griffin the Gate. I go Ogre. It's just insane. It's just like the fact that you can sequence out the cards this way is insane, and especially because it has synergy with your deck. Like, it's a tuner for Converter. It's a level 3 for Doppel. It's a level 3 for Jester. Make a Herald. It has so much synergy with the deck. It's just insane. Like, it's a light. It's a light. You can add it, man. You can add it. Oh, it's insane. And one of the best ones as well is that if your speed gets negated, you go teleport summon this, and make a ruler. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it just, yeah, I really like it. And of course, you have your spells, tuning, just consistency, right? You want to be able to have consistency. I can never appreciate this card enough. This card's perfect in what it does. Like, this is one of the best support cards the deck has gotten in years. Like, it's just amazing. For those of you that don't know what this does, well, I mean, I would assume you would, you know. So basically, you reveal a Synchro, and then you can special or add one of the materials from your deck or graveyard. How crazy is that? That's just crazy. It's just so good. And of course, your other extender, teleport. This card's, oh my god, this at 3, just so good. So good. Amazing. And then of course, you have a triple droplet. Oh my god, the funny story behind this, for those of you that haven't heard it. So I pulled the one for my birthday, right? And I was initially, before the tournament started, I was like, okay, the OTS is out, droplets in it. I'm gonna manifest opening up a droplet, so I can trade that for 3 secrets. You know, it's like 3, because, you know, there's no point having one singular one. But then once it actually happened, I was like, oh crap, what the fuck? It actually happened. So I ended up keeping it because I pulled it on my birthday, and I was like, okay, fine, I guess I'll keep it. But I do not want to have mismatching rarities. I don't want to have one of these and 2 secrets like that. That would just be like, so, no way. So I ended up going and getting the playset. That was the exception, because nowadays, like, rarity is not too much of a big deal for me. Like, I make exceptions once in a while, but like, yeah, not as much as before. Before I would have everything max ready, and it was just like, yeah, I just couldn't have anything less. But now it's like, oh, because I played for so long that it's like, oh, it's not so bad. Then you have Rhoda, Fullest Burial, Illumination, Reborn, and this was a mid breaker. But once again, I wanted to have the situation where I had these two together. I can go droplet, they negate a chain droplet, you know, to get rid of the scythe lock. And yeah, that was the theory behind it. Because like scythe is just annoying. It's just super annoying. Like scythe is just, oh my god. The side deck is same as last time. Triple gamma when you go second. And of course, this is for the scythe lock or for just backward decks, the lich and stuff. Get rid of skill trades. Mainly because like they'll go, if they go standby phase, pop the scythe. I mean, they don't have to target the scythe, but you would just go chain on the scythe. They chain an Omni Negate, you chain this, you have a free ruler. Like, that's insane. Or you just force it. Go Cosmic Cyclone, negate, they try to chain. This is crazy. Or just negate something crucial to end your turn, which is insane. Or if you have Nibiru Gamma, beats almost every combo deck. Duster for backward decks, and for the freaking Flunders, because that freaking trap is annoying. One of the best traps we got is this card. This is basically our scythe. This is like our scythe. This card's insane. If you resolve your combo and you have this, you are not losing that game. There is not a chance, man. Because no one's gonna put back row hate against you. Who is gonna put you? They see you combo. Who is gonna put back row hate against you? You are not winning that game. I'm talking to you, River. You are not winning that game. Oh my god, you're not losing that game. I mean, you're not losing that game. It's insane. Evenly matched. Just evenly with droplets, clears any board, any board. This is insane. The deck works fine. Like it did perfect. Like everything synergized quite well. Like I mentioned before, the triple ogre was surprisingly well. Like I was like, oh, this is nice. I like this feeling. Then you have your extra deck: Hot Red, Chaos Ruler, Crystal Wing, Omega, Yazi. This card's post Nibiru place is insane. Dragster. If your budget, play this. But if you have Baron, replace this for Baron. Stardust Charge. Okay, so Raph has been preaching to the Stardust Dragon, but the issue I found with it was that's only good in it, like to start off your combo. It's mid combo, it does nothing for you. It literally does nothing for you post. Like it helps you start your stuff. It does some pretty cool neat things you can do where you can summon the trail instead of having to tribute the trail, you know, like, and then make a what's it called, a speeder, you know. But like that's all it does. But mid combo, like this comes up way more mid combo than Stardust does, you know. It's just really good. TG, Junk Warrior, Junk Speeder. Oh my god, Junk Speeder, of course, and Excel Synchron. This is very crucial. Herald, Cupid Pitch, Meta Marcher, and Celestial Double-Star Shaman. I've only went in time like 2 or 3 times with this out of the entirety of this release, because that's just oh my god, that's just the scummy way to win, but it just happens sometimes. You just need it there for a second. But anyways, yeah, the deck works fine. Then you have your tokens as well, like this. Everyone thinks I have more than I should because the tokens, like, oh, like how many synchros you have left? Like, oh, it's just tokens, man. And if you want any of these made, like tokens or field sensors, or like you get these in different rarities. They can give prismatic rare, secret rare. You know, they look really nice. The link is in the description, and use my promo code and get 10% off, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's the deck. I have a regionals coming up. Yeah, pretty excited for that. It's pretty cool. But that's gonna be it. Hopefully enjoy the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.